Welcome to the legendary WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca, where gravity is just a suggestion and the corkscrew eats confidence for breakfast. On lap 1, CAPX 3000 plays it safe at the famous Turn 2 Andretti hairpin, choosing not to overtake, but rather to tail the back of the pack. Looks like they're still getting acquainted with this roller coaster of a circuit. You know, this track was actually built back in 1957 to replace the dangerous Pebble Beach road races. It was constructed right inside a former US Army base, Fort Ord. Honestly, it was a low-budget miracle turned motorsport icon. At turn 6, CAPX seizes an opportunity and dives up the inside to overtake P20, clean and smooth. Oof! But the celebration's short-lived. The infamous corkscrew, a twisting drop of doom, strikes again, and CAPX gets repassed back to P20. That's what you get for underestimating gravity's wrath. Now heading down the hill, CAPX sees P19 drifting wide and pounces. A slick move from the inside line, nice recovery. At the final hairpin, turn 11, CAPX absolutely launches it on the brakes, outside-in attack, overtaking 2 cars in one go. He's already up to P17. That's not a warm-up lap, that's a statement. Back again to turn 2, the double apex that keeps on giving. This time CAPX doesn't hesitate. He pulls off a switchback, slicing between 2 cars for a double overtake. He's up to P16 already. Now at turn 5, CAPX tries to replicate that slick switchback, but the rival ahead isn't having it. Defends like their life depends on it. But here comes the real theatre, the corkscrew. While everyone else eases up, CAPX floors it into madness, sneaking past a car mid-descent with slight contact. That's basically skydiving with wheels, but he holds onto it and climbs to P14. Heading into turn 10, CAPX continues his dive bomb artistry, catching another driver off guard as they go wide. Another overtake now, P13, and just as we're praising him, boom, turn 11 again. CAPX darts into the inside line right as the rival hits the brakes. It's a bold, possibly questionably legal move, but we're not race control, we're just here for the show. Whoa, CAPX blasts into turn 1, foot down, no fear, makes it up to P11. Now back to T2, the lucky charm. Can lightning strike again? Yes, it can! CAPX dives from the inside, holds the apex like it's a treasure, and takes not 1, not 2, but 4 positions across 3 corners. Unreal! He's now in P8 and currently running P7. There's a bit of a gap to the next car. No immediate overtake, but we know CAPX. The corkscrew might just see some more drama. Speaking of outrageous overtakes, remember Alex Zanardi in 1999? On the final lap, he pulled off one of the craziest moves ever through the corkscrew to win the race. That moment is still known as the pass, absolute legend status. Ask any sim racer who's played GT7 or iRacing, the corkscrew is basically a trap. It's blind, it drops 59 feet, and if you miss your braking point, you're airborne and off track. It's like a boss battle every lap. Here we go again, turn 1, and CAPX is absolutely flying. A perfectly timed late brake move, taking out 2 strong rivals in one glorious attack. He's now sitting P5, having come from P20. This comeback is starting to feel a little unreal. But now, the climb stalls. CAPX seems to be struggling to close the gap to the car ahead. He's in a comfortable position, but the top 4 won't be easy prey. Looks like the race is in a bit of a stalemate right now, so let's drop in some fun facts while we've got the time. Laguna Seca once ran a crowdfunding campaign to adopt a curb. Fans could literally sponsor parts of the track. So yep, there are actual names printed on those red and white rumble strips. Phew, sorry, I just got way too into that one. Sometimes I forget I'm supposed to be commentating, not yelling like a fan. I mean, imagine seeing your name at turn 2 Every time someone pulls off a switchback, the commentary could be like, that's a clean move through the Cater curve. Wait, yet again, turn 11, CAPX delivers another daring inside overtake, and suddenly he's up to P4. One more car and we're talking podium finish from last place. A full-on underdog narrative in motion. Final lap, turn 2 again, and you guessed it. CAPX executes another perfect switchback overtake, carving through the inside and locking down P3. This man owns the Andretti hairpin at this point. He's now desperately trying to reel in the top 2, straightening every corner like he's drawing a ruler across the track. If you love this kind of racing action, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Just click that button in the bottom right corner. Every late break, every switchback, every comeback from the very back of the grid to the podium. I want to witness all of it with you. In the next race, we're not just here to watch epic overtakes. We're here to improve together, to cross the line together, to chase that one perfect lap that belongs to us. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Let me know you're on this track with me. And as the checkered flag waves, CAPX finishes on the podium. From P20 to P3 at Laguna Seca on a track that demands perfection and punishes hesitation. What a race, what a driver, and what a love letter to Laguna Seca. That was a fun 5-lap run. Really glad you were here for it. If you've got any thoughts, tips, or even just random opinions, drop them in the comments. Stuff like you should have gone wider in T4 or dude, use the whole track. I read everything. Can't wait to see what you think. And I'll catch you in the next one.